Hey, everybody. It's Arlene. I wanted to have a discussion about something because people are always asking me, you seem to be going out, you're doing things. How do you meet people to do things? My friends don't like to do this, or I like to do this. They don't want to do this. Or where do you meet new friends as we get older? One of the best places I found is something called a meetup group. Now, meetup groups is a group of people that meet. Haha, okay. How I found these groups is there's an app that you can get and put on your phone, or you can solicit the group, and it's called Meetups. When you initially go, they ask you, what are you interested in? What are things that you like to do? What are things in the community? And you pick what you like to do. Now, for me, I put down that I like to travel. I like to meet new people. I like food. I like to hike. I like learning history. I put a whole array. I like breakfast in the morning. I like brunches. I like brunches with champagne. I like nightclub. I put down a host of things because you never know what you're going to like exactly. But I put down some different things. And then what pops up is all those groups. They get names. You have a coordinator that starts a group of people with similar interests. For they have interests that are similar to you. You may find, hey, there's a group that's just something I like to do, be it sewing, knitting, whatever. I'm telling you, there's a group. If you like dogs, there's a dog group. Personally, I belong to, I don't know how many meetup groups I belong to. I belong to a lot. I don't go to a lot of their activities because I just don't have that kind of time. And sometimes I may go to some and I miss some or whatever. But some of mine I go to religiously, quote unquote. I go to what is called the lazy brunchers. Now that's me. I don't like getting up on Sunday early. That we meet. They have several meetups during the month. And they have at least two, and you meet in the community, and usually it's a small group of people. In that particular one, there's no more than 8 because they want it to be so that you can talk and communicate with other people in these little groups. And you talk and you say different things. Usually it's the same people that I go. It's more or less, not a whole lot of new people because people like me sign up with it. We don't go. And we talk about what we did. We know each other's names. We may communicate with a few of them. But we go to brunches. I like it because I like eating brunch. I like eating at new places. And they introduce me to places I would not ordinarily go. So that's what I consider the lazy brunch. Then there's called the Washington History Group. This one here brings me outside and teaches me new things. That's a big group. There's a whole lot of people interested in history as well as the Washington History and Embassy Group. We go on tours. We go in the community. We did an embassy walk where we visited various different embassies. I think one of the things they also have things online that you can contribute about Van Gogh, Jackie Onassis, anything about history. But they also do some fun kind of things. We did, I think it was a moonlight monument walk and full moon monument walk. And we met on a full moon, of course, and we actually met downtown in D.C. and we walked to all the monuments. Every one of the monuments walked on the full moon. It was a gorgeous affair. It was fun. It was, it was at that particular event had about 75 people. And we walked, we had a great time. We laughed, we did things. You saw people you saw before, new people, whatever. We just had a great time. Only problem with that one was, and it was my personal problem. I walked, I laughed, I had a nice time. I took the Metro there and back. So when I was coming back, they say a body in motion tends to stay in motion, a body at rest tends to stay at rest. When I got off, I walked to the Metro train, I got on the train, and I sat, and I transferred trains and as I sat, my feet hurt so bad. I don't know if you know how many monuments we have from going from one to the other. My feet were killing me. I could barely walk. I practically had to crawl up my steps to get home. But was it fun? Yes, it was lots of fun. Another one of the groups that I find that's a passion to my heart. Hey, I'm originally a New Havener from Connecticut, the home of what? Pizza. I belong to a pizza meetup group. This one here was a little bit surprising because in some of the other ones we have a mixture of different people, young, old, and some of them I'm the oldest one of the group. But the pizza group was a little bit different. Just about everybody in the pizza group were older, which is surprising. That's the first time it wasn't called the old pizza group. It was called pizza addicts or something. Now, again, I get to try out different pizza restaurants, and they go to not franchises, real pizza restaurants where you sit down, they make them the old way, flip them up in the air, or whatever. Little small one-shop places. I think each one that we have gone to so far has been just that particular establishment, and they do things the whole time way. Now, they got some strange pizzas they have there. In some of the places, I mean, it's not going to be like your normal Domino's or whatever. And nor has the pizzas I had so far been what I considered New Haven pizza. But again, like anything else, it's a small group, no more than 15 people. This one, I think, no more than 15 people. Most places, no more than 15 to 12, because you can't get it at a table. And we go from pizza restaurant. We talk about different things. Now, that pizza group is a tight-knit, been together for a long time. And they're a tight-knit group, and they actually do a lot of socializing among themselves outside of the meetup group. I mean, it appears as though one guy had a party one time. He was having some kind of party. And he invited everybody over to his party down the balcony. And it was just laid back. Somebody had gone to New York and brought the pizza back. And they were going to serve the pizza at his party. Unfortunately, at my job, I had... we were getting ready for a government inspection. So I could not go to the pizza party to this man. But I was invited. I was able to go. So that's another one. And I look forward to going. Unfortunately, that group meets... a lot of times during the week, Wednesday night, Thursday night, they may meet at 6:30. The times for that one, it's very limited, so I don't always get to go to that one as much as I would like to go. But when I do go, I have a lot of fun. I usually go when it's on a Saturday or a Sunday because that's better for my schedule. And I know their names. They come in, hi, Arlene. Yes, I call them whoever their names are, which that's not a good thing that I can't remember their name. Another particular group that was new, I don't know if it's going to continue. It actually was for women over 60 in the metropolitan area, in the D.C., Maryland metropolitan area. We met only one time, and we were all looking forward to excitement of meeting. We met at a restaurant, and I think the lady who coordinated the group had no idea she can get this many women out to be excited to meet up and talk and have, just have good camaraderie. So when we got there, and again, I think they had 75 women signed up. Signing up to go and showing up is not one of the same. Well, and she thought the same thing. We didn't rent a room. We just said, we figured that maybe, I guess she figured, I didn't figure, no, I was just getting there, that there would be a limited number of women. But she had 40 women that showed up. We didn't have enough table space. We didn't have enough. We had to sit almost in different parts of the restaurant, but we made it work. We ran, introduced herself. Hi, I'm such and such. I live here. And then she was going to try to break us up into geographical areas. How many from D.C.? How many from Maryland? How many from Virginia? And see if she could break it down. But everybody wanted to meet everybody. Everybody was excited and being out and doing different things. Well, I looked online or got an email that said that the group was disbanding and that they were not going to, the lady said she wasn't going to continue with the group, which was kind of sad because it was fun because, women over 60, we got some kind of different discussion, just like people over 60. It's not the same kind of discussion. So it was sad. They give you, when that happens and the group ends, it gives you the opportunity, anybody who wants to pick up the group can do so. But the host of meetup group costs money. That's why for a lot of times they charge fees. Sometimes it's $1. It's just small fees, but they still charge. And I don't know why the women discontinued. We only met one time, but she no longer wanted to do it, which was sad because we didn't really get enough time to bond among ourselves to really start another group. Another one of the things that it's people which I'm thinking about joining, it's a women's walking group. No, hiking. And I just got some brand new hiking boots. And I said, well, maybe I'll do. Now, I like walking. I'm not sure about the hiking, going back to the moonlight walk and how my feet hurt so bad. Now, granted, I thought I had good shoes on. They were good shoes. But I don't know about the hiking group. It seems to be a metropolitan area group. And so they may hike in Great Falls, and you may have to. I'm more into wanting to do something close by the DC metropolitan area to do my activity. But I say all of this to say you really meet and have fun. The people are out to have fun, enjoy, talk. They're out there for the same purpose that you are. So you meet people. Now, you may not exchange numbers. You may not, they may not be your boo or whatever it is. But what you do have is somebody that shares your interests and likes to have fun. So I check it out. Again, it's called Meetup Group. I keep telling my sister about these Meetup groups. She says they don't have it, but she got her own group that she hangs out. She may not need to do Meetup. I just know sometimes I like to do things different from my friends. They may not want to do it, and I want to do something different. So if you like this, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to come up with some things and just things that are just fun and add and enhance your life and make it wonderful. Again, like and subscribe. Thank you.